Hey, what's up guys? This is Tony with Fun Intelligent Training, and today I want to talk to you about a topic I get asked about all the time. So I'll be teaching a boot camp class or a Dainty Boys class or working with a client one-on-one, and someone will come up to me and say, Tony, how do I get rid of the fat right here? Or how do I get rid of the fat on my sides? And I always tell them the same thing. You can't spot reduce fat. Now, if you work in the fitness industry, you can probably turn this video off right now. Something you've probably heard a million times before. But if you don't work in the fitness industry and you are wondering how to get rid of the fat in those areas, keep watching. First, we have to understand what body fat is, what its purpose is, and how we end up with it in the first place. All fat really is a source of energy. Our body takes in energy from food, and if it doesn't need it, well, it stores it for later on. So, what that means is it's basically just a reserve gas tank for us. Now, how our body uses fat is once our energy systems are depleted of carbohydrates, glycogen, quick energy, that's when our body will start to dip into our body fat. So we have to give our body a reason to use it. Now there's a couple ways we can go about doing this. The traditional way is basically just exercising yourself to the point where you have nothing left to burn but body fat. But to be more intelligent about it, the important thing is to have an active lifestyle, so you do have a fast resting metabolism, but also take in foods that your body has a use for, which means eating lean meats for protein sources, eating a lot of vegetables for vitamins, eating a lot of fruit for natural sugars that your body can use for quick energy when you exercise. If you eat foods that your body has no use for, pastas, donuts, pizza, Chinese food, all these things, what's it going to do with that energy? It has to put it somewhere. It's going to store it on your body as fat. Now, if you have problem area on your obliques, or maybe you wear more of your fat on the front of your stomach or your thighs, everyone has a different problem area. Think about why you have fat there in the first place. It's not because you weren't using those parts of your body. Your body's genetics determine where you're going to store the fat. And typically speaking, your problem area is going to be your last to go. So, in short, what that means is, if I have a lot of fat on the back of my arm that I want to get rid of, no matter how many tricep exercises I do, extensions or pull downs or whatever, it's not going to use the fat in that area of my body, okay? My body will take fat from these different stores as it needs it, as I clean up my diet and improve my overall fitness activities throughout the day and week, okay? So your body's genetics determine where you store fat and where it's going to take it from first. So that's what you can't spot reduce fat really means. Unfortunately, that's not really the answer that everyone wants to hear, but it is the truth. So next time you see one of those silly commercials on TV where people are doing hundreds of crunches on these different machines and it's telling you that it's going to give you a nice flat stomach, it's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. No matter how many abdominal exercises you do, it's not going to burn the fat on your abs. It's simply going to train the muscles. That's all it's going to do. And in fact, if you have a layer of fat over your abdominals and you start training your abs frequently, that's going to make those ab muscles grow. And in fact, that's going to make your core look even thicker and bulkier than it did before. Something that most people don't want. So where does that leave us with our training? Well, all we have to do is have a well-rounded training routine, making sure we do full body workouts. We do exercises that challenge us not only for our strength, but also heart rate training. And of course, the most important thing, clean eating. As they always say, abs are made in the kitchen. I'm Tony with Fun Intelligent Training. If you have any other questions, post them up to this video. And remember, train like your life depends on it.